Well, this is a summer scheme. This is the first year of it, and it's actually a summer school that we've organised with the Department of Education, looking at young people transferring from P7 into first year, and looking at what skills they might need for first year, both in literacy and numeracy, and also a wee bit of an introduction into the STEM subjects, and give them a chance to meet and greet with each other. So we've divided them up into classes where they'll meet pupils from the school that they're going to, and hopefully that will help them settle a wee bit. It's all about transition.
Exceptionally happy.
Coming from an education background, we felt that, you know, and on the back of the ETI report, which said the transitions in West Belfast weren't as good as they could be, we felt that working with pupils transferring, and this is only one section of transferring, to make that seamless, to make education like a seamless process was probably the best way to go about it, and to prepare young people more, because it can be a big shock if you're coming from a very small school into a big school. For a couple of years I've been working with integrated services. We came up with the transfer pack, which we would deliver in primary schools, and it was really about looking at what the big school might mean, like looking at timetables, how you might get there, the need for to have your uniform packed, your books maybe colour coded, that type of thing, so that you knew what to bring with you, and also to emphasise to young people the necessity sometimes to step out of their comfort zone and make friends, and not to carry. I mean, I done it myself. The first day at school I carried every book with me. You know, and you soon learn that you don't carry all your books with you, that if you're well organised, you don't need to do that. And also too, because kids are transferring, they have to take on a wee bit of responsibility themselves. So it's about making sure that they're responsible for their PE kit, that they're not dependent on the parent or the carer to go and look for it. So it's about instilling that sense of, you know, you're a wee bit older now, you're moving to a bigger school, time to take a wee bit of responsibility yourself.
I think it's very important to recognise anything that anybody does should be appreciated, should be acknowledged, no matter how small it is, if it's making a difference to people's lives, and that's what these awards are all about. They're not about big grandiose awards, they're about people on the ground, people who live in the communities, making a difference for themselves.
Our vision is to create quality homes and strong communities for our tenants and our residents, so therefore, yes, it's very important that we have strong community links to provide the best possible service for our residents in West Belfast.
I would welcome anybody, and I know there's a number of great projects coming up. I've only just started. All they have to do is contact the West Belfast Partnership Board. We launch the awards in May of every year, and we hold the sort of award ceremony in October. So if they go on the website, ring up the Partnership Board, keep in touch. We would welcome any application from any part of West Belfast who are making a difference to the environment and where they live.
And I would urge other areas right throughout West Belfast to get involved in it. We've seen areas like in Polglass today being here, with Divis Flats being here today as well. And I would urge everybody in the middle of that to come together to work for the benefit of their community, to do environmental projects which will enhance the lives of the old people and the young people and all people who work and play within that particular community. It makes all their lives better, and it has massive benefits for West Belfast. We see the dividends of it when we drive up and down the road on a daily basis, people working together to improve the lives of all of our community.
The purpose of these awards is basically to assist people who are going on to further or higher education or really good training. And not everyone can afford to do that these days. So the purpose of the award really is to support things like perhaps getting them a laptop, helping with their travel expenses, helping with their living accommodation, helping with the cost of living for them. So, and the awards are basically geared towards people for whom education is maybe a second time around, or people who are going first time into higher education for whom there are financial challenges. We've got a very strong community infrastructure here in the west of the city, and I think people feel they like to give back a little bit.
It makes life a whole lot easier, especially because I'm a mature student and I'm a father of 2 young children. You know, it covers my travel costs, stationery, a few quid to put away in the bank to keep me going.
You know, education is very important to me, and I don't think money should ever be an obstacle to children going to school. And you know, that's when I heard about this bursary. I thought it was a great idea. I thought it was excellent. You know, I wanted to jump in. I just found out about it in July, so I'm hoping next year I can corral a bunch of my friends over there, and to also provide bursaries. I just think it's brilliant. that they're doing this for the kids.
Without an award like this, you know, you'd be relying on your mother and your father or your partner or whatever. You know, it really helps you, it gets you a wee head start, especially re-entering higher education.